Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy, of course. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're going to do something with my August monthly. So I've pulled out Plant Babe, and we're going to, I think, play around with these. Because again, in the effort to make it through older stash, and also I'm like empty for ideas, like completely empty, which I'll talk about more in a few minutes. What I am going to do is I'm going to pause. I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to lay all my boxes down because it's kind of a time consuming thing a little bit. And to me, it's a waste. So I think because these are really hard colors to match up, we're just going to stick with gray boxes. I'm going to do like a darker gray and then this barely there gray that apparently I've never actually used any of that color. So we have a little bit of a loose plan. I will put you on pause and I shall be right back, lovies. All right, we are arranged. Yeah, that took me about 15-20 minutes, so just sometimes makes it a little bit quicker if I don't have to drag y'all through the process with me. Now, for people who may not have seen this before, these are they're different shades in this case. Sometimes I do different colors, sometimes I do different shades. So the darker boxes are for anything that's like sort of business related expenses, and then the lighter ones are for personal. And then the super dark ones are things that I like. This is a doctor's appointment, and then this is my daughter's birthday. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm really not, like, I think I talked to you about this a few times in the last little while. Like, I'm really not feeling the planners. I used them a bit more this past week than I kind of had interest in them, which is saying something because I tell you, sometimes I don't even look at them for days. But okay, we're just going to de-stick because these are getting a little bit old and they're kind of sticky. Now, I don't want to cut too much of this guy off, so I'd like to be able to kind of have him maybe angled off to the edge like that, maybe. Get him down a little bit further though. Oh, he needs a bit of a haircut, sadly. I was hoping we were going to get away from this, but we're not. So first things first, I'm going to trim off the bottom so we don't have that issue. And then we're going to sneak up in here and trim out some of this excess white. I think that's enough that I can put it down and not have it cover up any of the dates I want. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't see the top one. You should have yelled at me, people. In order to get it, I'm going to have to kind of angle it like that, I think. Oops, that didn't go down very well because it's got the little it's got the little scrap piece stuck to the back. Okay, let's fix that. All right, he's gone. Let's take these off the stickers too before they get, or the scissors, not stickers. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Today is a language issue day, apparently. Okay, let's trim off this excess. All right, anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm not really feeling my planners. I was struggling to try and figure out something to decorate for August, so I hit YouTube and nothing really inspired me. It's like, well, okay, now we're kind of bummed. So then I had my sticker books, and I went through some of the older ones. I'm like, well, maybe we'll use these, maybe. And we're going to go for it, because we're just going to try and A, use up stash, and 2, I wanted something that kind of felt on the tropical vibe, because again, it's still summer, right? And Plant Babe is actually getting kind of old now. I don't remember when it came out. I don't know that I noted it in the... Most of the time I note them in the front cover. Sometimes I forget to do it, and then, you know, a couple of years passes and I have no freaking idea when it came out. Okay, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to get away with that, but I can get away with it down here because I don't actually need anything in that box. That's why, like, I've started putting down the boxes first, because once the boxes are down, I know where I can go. I've got carte blanche on using this stuff, which I find fascinating and fun, because then I get to actually put stuff in the planner, like in the monthly, as opposed to just sort of around the edges or down the spine. Yeah, I much prefer this. This is a weird set. Can we just, like, talk about this for a minute? Okay, so let's look at these. Other than the fact I've removed a few pieces. Okay. Everything kind of works, except these. These are sort of rando. They match nothing else. I mean, they match kind of up with the color. They're not the same style. They're not the same flower. They're just sort of a random, it's like just needed to fill in a space. I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, they're just a random addition to this set. Makes not much sense to me. And they're very close, I think, to a floral that is in the flowers sticker book. Oh, you know what I did forget to do, though? Is white out the one thing that I don't want. Like, I don't like the fact that they put stuff in the monthlies. I'd rather add it myself if I'm going to. Okay, so we're off to the races here. We got a few cute girls we can bring in, which is cool. We got some plants. Do I want to think about washi? Do I? Maybe? Question mark. I'd have to pull out a really skinny washi if we were going to bring in any washi. And I don't really know where we would actually use it, but hey, we're going to give it a whirl. Because I'm looking at this like plant thing here, right? And I'm thinking, it'll probably fit right well there. Except for he needs some trimming off the top. Well, in this case, he's getting a trim off the bottom. Because then I can kind of plunk him right on top of the box, like so. Very cute. Okay, we also have these girls, which are kind of cute. Now, the thing is because they're sitting on sand, I'd like to plunk them underneath the palm tree, but this is a perspective thing, because like they're so big compared to, you know what, we're going to do this. We're just going to give her a massive haircut, and then we're going to trim her off at the bottom. But she's going to need a massive haircut if I'm trying to layer her over paper. Come on. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've really been feeling my planners. I'm kind of stuck for ideas. Yeah, I don't know. I'm slowly making my way out of this funk, which is good. But I think part of it too is it's summer. And I've started going to the gym most days of the week. So my focus has kind of shifted more into my health and wellness as opposed to my crafting. All right, that's annoying. Get off my fingers. Okay, we'll fix the back in a second. But yeah, so it's kind of moved in a bit of a different direction. Now that might change once the weather turns crap and we get back into autumn weather and whatnot, and then I'll be like stuck in the house and not getting my walks in as much. Well, I mean, I'm still planning on getting my walks in, but right now I'm currently trying to get rid of shin splints in my left leg, which, you know, again, if you've ever had shin splints, they come and go. And these aren't shin splints that are full blown to the point where they're shooting pain up my leg every time I put a foot down. It's just the tenderness and stuff. But yeah, it's annoying to say the least. It's like I just seem to be making progress, and then something comes along and knocks me back. See, because if I put her, like, she just looks weird. We're gonna have to say she's like, the palm tree is way in the background and she's just sort of posed for a picture under the palm tree. That's what we're going with. Because otherwise my brain won't let me square it up. All right, that can go over there. Excellent. See? Cute. Okay, now, what else have we got we can use? We've got some, where can I put those? They probably work fairly well there, but they are a bit of a problem because of their size. So let me think about this. I can probably make that work, but we're going to need a pretty damn good haircut again. Hang on. Sorry, brain decided to stop working as I was focusing on scissors. Yeah, so what else have I been up to? Not much. Just, you know, life carrying on, man. You got to keep on keeping on. But yeah, no, so with like me going to the gym and it being summer and stuff, I mean, apart from the fact that the weather's crap today, but yeah, like it's been beautiful and I've been enjoying it. Okay, the fact that you keep sticking to yourself is getting on my nerves. Yeah, I've been enjoying the beautiful weather and wanting to be more outside and active, and I think that is probably the underlying cause of why I'm not really terribly interested in my planners. These scissors are turning to crap. They're either gummed up too badly or I need to sharpen them because they are giving me nothing but grief. Like, what the heck's going on? Oh, I think they're gummy too, which does not help. Did I have a piece of paper towel in here? I don't. Okay, well, we might have to pause for a second. In a second so I can clean these scissors. Because they're kind of atrocious right now. But yeah, so no, gym's been going good. I also have a lot of fitness equipment at home. Like I have a Smith rack and whatnot because, again, personal trainer, right? So I have a lot of equipment here. So, there has been days where I've gone to the gym and there's been days where I'm at home. You know, it didn't take long before I realized why I really loved being in the gym, because it's like you feed off the energy around you, which is really cool. But then it also didn't take me very long to realize why I actually did not like a gym, because I like to work opposing muscle groups, and the gym, you can't necessarily always get away with that because you got to share with other people, and I'm really not down for that. Okay, I really kind of want to make these guys work here, but they sort of put them in a situation where it's almost like this guy is the wrong, he's the wrong direction, man, but I can't cut him off because it'll look weird. So we're going to do our best with placement here. And then I might have to cut off the bottom. Nope, that's not going to work. Will that work? The frustration of trying to make a sticker work. I can get that up like that. It's kind of close, but it's not bad, except for we kind of went down crooked courtesy of the angle. That dang. Like you can kind of sit right here. And then I'm just going to grab one of my rulers. And I get asked about this ruler a lot. It is literally an old acrylic ruler from one of my kids' geometry sets. I've had it forever. That's why it has no numbers on it anymore. It is a thicker one than a lot of the times you get now, because a lot of the times they're these thin ones. Like this is a newer one out of one of the geometry kits, but I quite like this one. It's beveled. This also might have been like a more expensive geometry kit that it came out of, but like I've had it for years. But it did have numbers on it at one point. They've just all worn off over the years of me using the dang thing. Okay, cute. What else have we got? These are kind of cute too. There's a lot of plants in this thing, but you know, Plant Babe, that should have been my clue, right? That should have been my clue. I want to see if I can make this kind of work up in this corner. And if I angle it, we can either come in that way, but if I come in on the angle, I can get some of this up in this corner. So it looks like it's a corner piece, even though it's not a corner piece. Yes, here is this week's spread. I'm literally filming this Monday. Because, you know, again, motivation wasn't really there. And inspiration wasn't there. Motivation wasn't there. A whole bunch of factors. But it's okay. It's okay. We do what we got to do. There. Now I have something, a little something, something up in that corner. And I want to see if I can get another girl on. And they do have a blonde version of her, which I think would be kind of a cute fit. Like right here. I just got to trim her up a bit. I mean, I know it's going to be like she's floating midair, but I'm hoping that if I make it look like she's coming out of the sand here, like if, you know what I mean? We're just going to put her down and I'm not going to complain. Okay. It's Operation Use the Stash. Now, I want to see if I can get a little something, something down here, which we have those guys, but we also have, see, this would have been great, but it's a little too big. We could use these guys though. These might work. Because we can sort of stick them down here in this spot. Again with the haircut, man. But I've got to clean my scissors. So I'm going to pause. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. We're going to clean my scissors. So I'm going to move these out of the way because even though alcohol evaporates, I just don't want to get my spread wet. But for a generous, oops, that was a really generous amount of alcohol. Put that up there. And we're going to just clean these guys because they are kind of nasty. See, and had my spread been there, I would have literally spilled all over my spread. There, that feels better. Okay, so that can go off to the side because it's going to evaporate, and this needs to dry. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Now that we have clean stickers, or clean stickers, clean scissors. Oh my gosh. Oy vey. Okay, so I have to try and track down somewhere where I can watch the replay of the women's gymnastics event because, you know, gymnastics is life, man. I was telling Di this morning. I'm like, I'm a super, like, my heart belongs to the summer gymnastics because that's where the, or sorry, summer Olympics. See, language is a problem today, people. Summer Olympics, because that's where my heart, that's where my heart lives. It's my gymnastics. But I went looking and I'm like, I'm not paying. See, Amazon for the Tokyo Olympics, not Tokyo. Was it Tokyo? What was the last Olympics? Was it Tokyo? China? No, I thought it was China. Beijing. Sorry. Had to sort of get my brain bent around. Beijing? Yeah, it was Beijing. Was it Beijing? Why do I keep thinking Tokyo? Again, the brain is not fully functioning today. Anyways, the last Olympics that had been delayed due to the pandemic and had ended up, well, you guys are a little big too, but we're going to make you work, had been delayed. Amazon had covered it. Like, they had replays and stuff, which was awesome. Now they're like, oh, we got to pay us a monthly subscription. I'm like, yeah, no, pound sand. I already pay you an annual thing so I can get, I don't know. I'm just getting really tired of people changing the rules. You're changing the rules. Oh, this is kind of cute. I kind of like the way it's come together. Wow. I'm pretty happy with that. We might see if we can get a few more flowers in, maybe. Like maybe up here somewhere. Like this piece here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I have this piece. I have this piece and I want to use it. Probably could have put that up in that corner. I didn't think about that, and I didn't destroy that sticker. But that's okay. It's okay. Was there quotes in this book? There is, but they're probably all related to plants. Yes, they are. We might see if we can go and find a quote for the sidebar. But yeah, like I want to see if we can get more of this thing in. So let's put that down for a second. I'm going to go to the Black Quotes book, which is really falling apart. And I might have a few things left in here in the back. My heart belongs to the sea. Yeah, pretty much. She acts like summer and walks like rain. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, and drink the wild ocean air. That might work because it's kind of got that beachy theme. Kind of got that beachy theme. And it's the right shape, which is also a bonus. It's the right shape. Oops, I didn't want you to go down yet. I just wanted to see what you look like. Holy cannoli, man. Okay, so now that we're not so super sticky and wanting to jump onto the page, let's get a feel for the vibe, which is fabulous. Let's get my sticker squisher, which is buried somewhere in here. Didn't really need a washi card, but he can hang out there for a second. Let's just squish that guy down. Okay. Anything else I want to put on here? I wanted to try and get those florals on, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to make them work because I'm kind of really happy with the focal, the balance, and the line of sight that we have right now. And I don't really think there's anything else that can like add to that. Like there's this little guy, which is kind of cute. I really want the flowers, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get them to work. Like this might be okay up here because it, again, well, actually, yeah, okay. But again, it needs a haircut. So let's give this guy a trim. Yeah, so you'll have to let me know down below. How's your summer so far? I can't believe we're almost in August. It's like, I don't know, the 30th or something when I film this, 28th or something. Or 29th, I guess it is. And yeah, like we've not really done much this summer. I'm thinking about maybe seeing if I can sneak away for a weekend and go somewhere, but you know, there's so many factors that get involved. But I would like to see if I could sneak off for a weekend. But a lot of times you'd have to book stuff like months in advance, and I'm more of a, hey, let's do this the last minute possible. Like, you know, booking a trip to Cuba and leaving a week later. That's my jam sometimes. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Actually, I'm very happy with that. Okay, I think we're done. Yes, I do think we're done. So let's find where it belongs in the planner. Oh, actually, that worked out really well. Look at that. And then we're going to throw this guy on here. There. And I'm going to say that's a wrap. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me know down below. Have you done anything this summer? Or do you plan on doing anything this summer? Yeah, inquiring minds want to know, because, you know, I get ideas from you guys on things to do as well. So I always appreciate when you guys give me the input. Okay, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you next time. Ciao.